First of all, I'd like to thank you all for viewing my previous video and for leaving me some lovely comments. Thank you. If you saw my recent shorts video, you'll know I've done some Christmas baking. The reward of spending 5.5 hours baking in the kitchen was sitting down and watching this movie. My 2 advent calendars this morning had lovely pieces of chocolate in them. I wrapped up the last of the Christmas presents and Blue tried to help, well, sit on them. I also sat down and watched this film, and you know when you've watched this film because that song will always be in your head. This Christmas Eve there was a lot of things I wanted to watch on TV, and Christmas for me isn't Christmas until I've watched The Snowman on TV. It was a cold, wet and dreary evening, so I hung out with Blue. Even better, we got a Gardener's World programme on. Happy Christmas, Monty!
It's Christmas!
So I was downstairs for a cup of coffee and have the last of my Percy Pig advent calendar. All the presents are under this tree. Oh, for Blue. I brought these down because Blue loves those, don't you? Which one do you want to open? Should I open? You're not going to open? I remember a few years ago you even opened your own present. Yeah? What is it? What is it, Blue? What is it? What is it? What is it? Oh. Oh.
I'm still sleepy and I just want to eat the rest of my breakfast. More collars for me to lose. An interesting toy, although I prefer to rub my head against the box.
And if you don't want it on there, and you can take it off, you can have it there.
No, I'm not quite sure about this toy.
Boy. Say thank you, Bella. And look. What are these? Yes. Are they more treats? Say thank you, Bella. He is in absolute catnip heaven. And now has the zoomies. I also took my brother's gingerbread cookies down with me. They are sandwiched together with gingerbread frosting. Me being silly, but the biscuits were nice. Oh, and Father Christmas has been. Thank you, Father Christmas. He always leaves my gifts at my dad and my brother's house for me. The Christmas tree full of gifts underneath it. I am the one that sits on the floor in front of it and hands out all the gifts. Although, when searching for gifts for my dad and my brother, all I could see was a gift for Hannah. Another gift for Hannah. Oh look, another gift for Hannah. It seemed that my dad and my brother's gifts were buried underneath all of mine. Don't get me wrong, I am very grateful for all my gifts. Christmas dinner time. Yummy. Unfortunately, I couldn't manage to eat it all. But you always know when I've almost finished, because I always leave the Yorkshire pudding until last. We pulled the Christmas crackers and told the usual cheesy jokes. Then it was time to watch the usual Queen's speech on Christmas Day. Of course, it was mainly about her husband, Prince Philip, who sadly died earlier on this year. But worryingly, I noticed how much weight she looks to have lost. Fingers crossed we will be celebrating her Platinum Jubilee party next year. As the tradition goes, I always do the washing up at Dad's on Christmas Day. I just forgot to photograph it until I got nearer to the end of it and then realised. After I did the washing up, I sat down with Dad and watched the Christmas special of Paul O'Grady's For the Love of Dogs. And then watched a little bit of this. However, I needed to get all my Christmas gifts together and head home. Goodbye, special Christmas tree. See you again next Christmas. Then it was home to open more presents, this time with Blue. Blue? What's that? What is this? Say thank you, Uncle Davy.
Thank you, Uncle Davy. Love you. Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas, Uncle Davy.
I think he's been treated out today. He's got so many treats. Oh, see you later. And if you thought Blue had so many treats, I've got a lot of treats too. I'm exhausted, but time to sit down and watch this up on catch up. Nap nap, Blue Blue. I think I'll deal with these bags of gifts tomorrow. I'm exhausted. Although I think I'll tuck into my Haribo Star Mix. But I don't like the fact they've changed them and now added fruit juice. Yuck. We actually had a rather long lay-in. Well, when I say lay-in, Blue woke me up at 5:57 like usual. It was really sweet because actually we didn't get up until 8 AM because Blue came and slept with me. This morning's plan is to sort through all the gifts that I received yesterday. Put it on fast forward to save you from hearing me going through every single gift. Why do I always do that? I was also putting all the sweets and treats in date order so that 2023 was in one pile and 2022 dated was in another pile. That way, I knew what needed to be eaten sooner rather than later. This was a book I asked my dad or my brother to get me. I have listened to the audio on YouTube. However, you know, I've listened to it a couple of times, but for me, I prefer to be able to read it and take it in. And there were a good few things that when I was listening to it, I was like, I must remember that. And my memory is terrible. But if I read it, I take in more. And I will get a highlighter and highlight anything that I see. But yeah, I listened to it, really good book, so I need to read it. So that's going to go upstairs. Thank you to my client who got me this. Now, if you know me, you know I like chocolate oranges, or anything that's chocolate orange. Last year, if you watch my videos, you will have known I was given 12 white chocolate oranges from my brother. And to be honest with you, I got so sick of them. There's still 3 more unopened in the box on top of my fridge. What did I get yesterday? Another chocolate orange. I've also heard with these chocolate oranges, you can put whole chocolate orange, that's going to be a bit sickly, in hot milk and again turn it into hot chocolate. I might try a few slices, not a whole, but yeah. 2023. My dad and my brother clubbed together and bought me an Amazon Alexa. Now, if you know me, you will know I've got one in my kitchen already, but this is for upstairs in my bedroom. I will go and set this up later. Some more of my clients bought me this lovely book, Smartphone Smart Photography, because I have actually done some photography work for them. So yes, I will read this. This will be really interesting. I do get a little bit frustrated with technology. I used to be really good with technology, but as I'm getting older, I'm finding that it's evading me, and I'm like, ooh. My brother is a real technical geek, so any issues, bro. So yeah, this will be interesting. Even though I am a photographer, kind of the same rules apply, but yeah, thank you for that. I need to put that with my other book that will go upstairs. But one of my really nice presents was from another client, and I've been cleaning for this client since I think 2014, and unfortunately his wife died a few years ago and he moved house, and I moved to his new place and carried on doing the cleaning, if you know what I mean. And he said to me, you don't know what this is. You can't see it, but you don't know what it is, but it's from when I do work with the Men in Sheds. He goes to a club called the Men in Sheds, and he said, oh, he didn't make it, but one of his other friends from the club made it, and it is a wooden truck. You know, like Monty Don carries one, puts his veg and stuff in there. So I've now got one, and it's handmade. So I will be putting that in my shed, and then every time I use it I will be reminded of my client who gave it to me. Had some lovely cards. That one came from Blue. Blue's very clever, you know. So that was from Blue. This one made me laugh. And inside it says, thanks for always having my back, not Happy Christmas. That's really funny. And that was from my dad. Lots of cards. And then this is the card I got for Blue. I did very well because I took the price label off at the back of it. Oops. That was Blue's card. Friend's card. And this is a lovely card. This is of a local area in Croxley. No, not Croxley, Rickmansworth. Worth seeing. In fact, that bridge there is where I usually photograph from when I'm doing the Rickmansworth Canal Festival. So getting this card kind of reminds me of my photography days of photographing the Rickmansworth Canal Festival, and I will always call it the Rickmansworth Canal Festival because to me that's its original name to me. But it was changed to Rickmansworth Festival. That was all of my haul. I'm now going to sort it out and put it away in the boxes and put them, all the food in the boxes, take the stuff that's on the sofa upstairs, set up the Amazon Echo and put the bathroom fragrances, smellers, shower gels in the cupboard. And then this afternoon, all being well, it's only 10 past 11. So at 2 o'clock I'm planning on going for a walk with my dad and my brother. So not quite sure where we're going to go. So yes, if we do go for a walk, I will take you with me. And yeah, I'll get some shots. This is my snack box, so I'm going to go through this, see if there's anything that's out of date and reorganise it before I put everything that I put on the floor into it. So I've just put everything up on top of the fridge and I put my Serene bars closest to me so I can just grab those when I need a snack. So the bits at the front are the ones that I need to eat ASAP, and then the bits in the box behind are all the other bits that will eventually get eaten. So there you go, all sorted. Just got to put Blue stuff away in the cupboard for him. Darren's house, which was turned into flats a good few years ago now, and down a pathway I came across this. Here's the Croxley Green Christmas tree that I photographed a few weeks back when the lights were turned on. Then we ate leftover Christmas dinner. It was yummy and much needed after that long walk. We walked for about an hour and a half. On my way home, I decided to drive past a couple of the houses that were decorated for Christmas. This house is known as the Nativity House due to the nature of their Christmas display. I then came home and set up my new Echo Show I got for Christmas before tackling the kitchen that was very dirty and messy. And that's it. It was a busy few days, but lovely at the same time to spend time with my family. I hope you all had a lovely Christmas however you spent it. And I'd like to wish you all a very happy and healthy new year. Here's hoping that 2022 will be better than the last 2 years. It's gotta be, hasn't it?